Hey guys, so continuing on with my Buffy the Vampire Slayer book collection. Next we have Unnatural Selection, and this is Fairy Tale, it says on the back. Willow's trying to earn a little pocket change by taking the usual teenager part-time job, babysitting the neighbour's kid. But her childcare chores turn into a scene from a horror movie when the baby gives her the evil eye and attacks. Barely escaping the tiny terror, Willow can't forget the missing human child or the monstrous thing left in its place. The childish changeling keeps coming back to haunt and taunt her. Buffy and her posse soon discover a possible connection between Willow's infant interloper and some strange artefacts Giles found at a local archaeological dig. The evil plaguing Willow was once trapped underground. Now that it has been unearthed by new construction on the property, it's ready to cause some major mischief and worse. Resurrecting Ravana, raising the dead. With midterms looming, the students at Sunnydale High are predictably stressed out. Even super student Willow is feeling the pressure to succeed. And when her usual study buddies, Buffy, Xander and Oz, decide they don't need her tutorial sessions, Willow wonders if she's really what they don't need. But her hurt feelings don't explain her sudden antagonism towards Buffy or the strange dreams they've both been having. As tensions in the school escalate into brutal acts of violence and the perpetrators turn up horribly mutilated, Buffy and the gang search for a supernatural source. The evidence indicates that someone is attempting to resurrect a powerful Hindu demon. Willow's new confidant, guidance counsellor Pramila Daruwala, becomes the prime suspect, while Giles runs into an old friend who is always causing trouble. It will take all of the Slayer's resources and the help of all of her friends to find the culprit and destroy the key to the demon's resurrection. Next, Sons of Entropy. So this is part of that Gatekeeper series. In fact, it's actually called the Gatekeeper Trilogy. And there is just that. All hell is breaking loose. Again in Sunnydale. Actually in Boston, I suppose. Led by the fanatical Il Maestro, the Sons of Entropy are assaulting the supernatural Boston mansion that holds back the realm of monsters and stealing the life force from the besieged Gatekeeper. In Limbo, the ghost roads are crumbling, becoming weak and unstable where hell and the other world have begun seeping in, blurring the passages that lead to the human world. And Xander lies mortally wounded from a failed attempt to free Joyce Summers from the clutches of the zealots who hold her hostage. With the Gatekeeper rapidly weakening, Buffy sends Willow and Cordelia to escort Xander along the ghost roads to the gatehouse, which may hold his only hope of survival. Meanwhile, she, Giles, and an unlikely band of allies take their fight to the very mouth of hell itself, desperately hoping to save Joyce and repel the evil spawn before Sunnydale becomes a dramatic ground zero. Only then can Buffy safeguard the Gatekeeper's 11-year-old heir, the only one able to prevent the ultimate destruction of humanity. So that's that one. Next, Night of the Living rerun. A history lesson, it says. As if real life wasn't already overflowing with vampire staking, now Buffy has begun to dream about slaying. Night after night, it's the same thing. She's back with the Puritans, a slay on the trail of a witch. What can it mean? Buffy gets a clue when Xander and Giles start acting like they have ancient alter egos. Now the stage is set for a symbolic replay of the night the Master was accidentally trapped in the other dimension. Only this time, the Master wants a happy ending for himself. Buffy and her friends must prevent the Master from rewriting the script and escaping his supernatural prison before Sunnydale becomes history. Sunnydale got destroyed in the last episode, didn't it? I mean, completely destroyed, wasn't it? Obsidian Fate. Eternal Night. On the outskirts of Sunnydale, recent rains have uncovered the remains of a 500-year-old Spanish expedition. But one of the artefacts, a smoky mirror with an ornately carved obsidian frame, goes missing, along with the history teacher who found it. And while Buffy narrowly escapes the attack of a black jaguar while on patrol, Giles puts the gang into research mode. An ancient volume identifies the missing mirror as a magical object formed by the Aztec god of darkness. A mortal who looks into the mirror will see his or her fate, and can be manipulated by the evil god who is scheming to regain his power. Taking their destinies into their own hands, the Slayer and her friends rush into a ferocious battle between light and darkness and the shadows of a massive Aztec temple, a battle against perpetual night, and an evil that thrives in their dark hours. So that is Obsidian Fate. We'll post this here, and in the next video we'll go through my Angel novel.